Hi Fricadias. I had made this video to introduce my Alvarsity macro and to show its potential. I had already made another similar macro L-sheet posted on Fricat forum, but it wasn't very successful. I think as everyone is more inclined to use Varset instead of Spreadsheet. Personally, I don't understand why, as Spreadsheet has a superior computing and manipulation power. Anyway, for Varset lovers, I adapt it and create Varset. The demonstration I used the drawing also posted on FreeCAD forum, another BT box but parametric. It also didn't have max assets, but in this case I needed to explain the features of Alvars. Okay, here we are, the BT box, the closure tab, the hinge and its knuckles. And if you execute the macro through the icon or through the menu macros alvarset.py, execute, a window will be created and in its combo box there will be all the object of the drawing, object, sketch, pad, and all the tools you used like thickness or linear pattern, and in the list all the properties that one can import. And just for demonstration I want to select all, I want to import all. So with the button select all and the mouse wheel, I want to check all the properties and all the object. Okay, all checked. If you press the create Varset button, the macro will create a Varset. Do you see the Christmas light in the true view? By the way, any suggestions about the qualities or properties and object to be imported are welcome. Just a few seconds. Okay, nothing more to be imported. Exit. Now if you look at the Varset, there will be all the object and all the properties we imported. It's a long list. And in the tree view, for example, for the body or the object, we can have the angle and the position of the placement, and all the properties are bounded with the Varset. And for the sketch, for example, we can have the attachment offset and all the constraints that we used. Also, if you don't give it a name, like this one, constraint 10, okay, all bounded with the Varset. And in the Varset, if you want, you can change the position of the object. Maybe its height. Okay. And for example, in the linear pattern, the occurrence from 4 to 6. Okay. And maybe the length of the knuckles, 27. Okay. Of course, we have to put some formulas in the Varset to bind all the things together. Okay, so just a second. Okay, first of all, I imported only what I needed. Then I add a property manually, gap between the knuckles, because we needed to avoid the friction, this one. And then I binded all the properties of the lead to the properties of the box. Okay, accept the height, and then we can change the occurrence from 4 to 6, or maybe only 2. And for the length of the knuckles, there will be, I put a very long formula. But if you wanted some gap between the knuckles, you can remove the formula, and so you can put, for example, 25, and so on. Okay, that's all, folks. Of course, all this would not have been possible using the scale function, because increasing the width or the length of the box would cause the hole for the pin to become oval, for example. You can download the macro from GitHub using the links provided in the description. And if you try it, please be kind enough to leave a comment on GitHub or on the FreeCAD forum post, where I will be happy to answer any question you might have. Bye bye.